let's come up with a verb that describes the act of consuming a VN. Let's come up with the verb that describes going the fuck outside, getting away from the computer for like 5 fucking minutes.
Welcome back to SHREDDIT. I'm your host, Reborn Pyro. With us today, we have two of our wonderful co-hosts, Kai the Kitty Lewis and Assboy the Assman.
Ooh.
Today, we also have a very special we have a very special guest. Give it up for Irish.
Yo, what's up? Irish Coffee. Pleasure to be on the show. Appreciate you guys having me on here.
Boy, are you thick and creamy like the Irish coffee?
I can be. I'm an alcoholic and a pothead, so if that does anything, that means anything.
Hey, we don't allow potheads on this one.
Oh, shit.
As
Fuck.
3 out of the 4 people smoke weed in this call right now.
Damn.
I say, having been high on probably the past 40 episodes easily.
You mean the entire time?
The whole time.
No, some of them I tried. Some of the originals I tried to be relatively sober on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
All
I
right.
think it's best to not be sober. I think that gets the real personality out.
I think it's good to be sober-ish near the beginning, but to like be on your way as the episode is going.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, Kai, since you want to talk first, go ahead. Read posts.
Oh, I see how this is going. All right. Why are H scenes held in such high regard by the visual novel community? Not judging, just wondering. I see many VN on stream that cut the H scenes, and I'm like, all right, good. They were mostly stupid anyway. And then, like, the reviews will all be, like, negative because it was censored. I took a look at the H scenes, and they were awful. NGL probably would have ruined the experience. Novel going from teen to 18 plus in a flash? I don't know, man. If I wanted to see some of that, I've got other means. But for now, I just want to know why the MC anally pounding some chick is important, sad face.
Because I'm horny. That's why it's important. Like, is that
Do we
not
really
obvious?
have to
Such a good
explain
question.
why?
Like,
What do you mean?
I came here for this. This is what I expect to get.
When I play The Witcher and then just suddenly I ended up romancing some random wench and then I get to see some titties, what's the problem?
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm here for. Why are
Especially
you?
for a visual novel. Like, there's nothing else for you here.
Yeah, what's
Also-
the point of them without, an
Like,
H scene?
isn't that the ideal? Isn't that the end goal? You're going in hoping it at least has some of it, right?
Exactly.
Also, have the
For the
balls to say
story?
hentai,
Jeez,
please.
Like, isn't that what books are for?
This has to be like some fucking, I don't know, Catholic or Protestant bitch because they're saying H instead of hentai.
They must be
And they
religious.
don't.
Yeah, they clearly believe in some form of God.
Like, they're saying H instead of hentai and they don't want to see porn. So, I mean, it's got to be.
I don't know if that's the case,
Somewhere.
though, because he says, but for now, I just want to know why the MC anally pounding some chick is important. So,
I was
is
gonna
he
say it
religious?
seems like they're just really into abbreviating things because they abbreviate like 9 other things.
Exactly. Anally pounding the...
What's their problem with some good character development? Like,
They
come
got
on.
H, they got VN, more H, they got
They got-
IDK, they
Not
got
gonna lie.
NGL, the MC. They're pretty good. They just
But why H? It's just hentai.
cut down on the letter count, which I appreciate.
Does Reddit make that, 18 plus if they see that word? Is that what... I haven't been on Reddit for a while.
I
so
don't know, nor do I care. If it does, it's stupid. I have no idea.
What's a Reddit?
What's a Reddit? That's a good question.
Well, wasn't this enlightening?
Assboy, go.
Oh boy, do I want to read the novel?
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Fuck it, we're
Tell
doing
me
the
what you
novel.
want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
A rant, read the damn visual novel. This is a discussion. In visual novel forums across the fandom, people are asking a typical question. Should I read X? It doesn't matter what kind of VN X is. It could be anything from a fan favorite, such as Saya no... I don't fucking read this gobbledygook.
I don't speak
I'm being
Moon.
extremely racist today. Holy shit. Sayana to bottom-dwelling meme titles such as, oh my god, what the fuck, OTL. It can be a new popular title, or an old obscure title, or an old popular title with an obscure, what the fuck, with a new obscure one for that matter. This is an attempt to answer all of those questions in one fell swoop, and that answer is simply read the damn visual novel. How about I don't? How about I don't do that? What are you going to do then, fucker? Like, what happens then? Explain to me.
You could take it away, ass boy.
To where?
Take it
Venezuela?
We got a re-educate you. We got some helpful camps.
We
It's
gotta
like a
take-
summer camp.
We gotta take you to
Do
Brazil.
I have to do any
we can bring you
concentrating
to-
in that camp?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Actually, lots of concentrating is happening in this
As World War III
re-education
is
camp.
starting, concentration camps. You love to see it.
Hey, well, I mean, as is tradition, and in World War II, both sides were engaging in lots of concentration camps. It seems like we better just get started now. Like, it'll be fine.
Get a jump start.
I mean, war crimes are typically pushed under the rug, so who cares?
Is it the Whitey's turn this time?
Oh, it's always been returned. What do you mean? We never lost. Oh, that's it. That's all you need to know. If it interests you enough to ask questions about it, then read the damn VN. If it piques your curiosity enough to inquire about it, then read the damn VN. If you don't think the characters in it look cute, then don't look cute? Oh, look cute. I'm sorry. If they look cute, then read the damn VN. If it has a feature that you enjoy, be it a sport or a theme or a genre, then read the damn VN. If you have the desire to see it, then read the damn VN. God, I don't want to.
I feel like your time would be better spent reading a normal N.
Like,
Whoa,
with pages.
In this case, N being for novel.
Yes, like, a book.
To clarify.
you
Good
don't want to
clarification.
read them ends.
But, Kai, my autism doesn't allow me to infer what the
How
character's
am I supposed to
feeling without
read
seeing
the
a
N?
person.
I'm in the middle of rural Wisconsin.
I can't infer what the character is feeling without seeing him. But is it any good, you ask? Plaintively? This is why I don't read. Words hurt, man. I don't fucking want to read this shit. I hate to break it to you, Sunshine, but all you will get are opinions. It doesn't matter how many threads are created on the same topic, as the answers won't change. Nobody has facts when it comes to questions of good or bad, or the shit, or the worst of all, objective or truth. Oh my god, fucking... What is a philosopher?
What is going through this guy's head?
Why
Name
is
a
he
philosopher.
he is-
Diathes?
Socrates nuts.
Socrates nuts.
Aristotle.
Socrates.
Yo, Aristotle, this is just some fucking bottom of the barrel, like, anime. Like, stop. Calm down, dude. Calm down, son. It's just a
You know,
drawing.
what if I want to know my homie's opinion on a piece of media before I consume it? You know, hey guys, what do you think of Saya no Uda or whatever the fuck it is up there?
No
like,
opinions,
what?
blindly consume. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling something. We can dress it up real pretty if you want, but opinions are all you will get. Quality is a subjective question, and only you can provide the answer to that. After, of course, reading the damn VN. Again, usually people want reviews for things. Sometimes it's like, yeah, this is kind of mid or whatever, but I mean, I didn't like how fucking Sakurai only spreaded her asshole 4 inches instead of 5.
God.
Like, damn. Could you imagine
That's important to know before you buy it.
I know.
Before you spend $15, I want to know who gets fucked and how long it lasts.
I want to know what this line fucking...
I don't give a shit.
Just give me the overall pixel density of the asshole on screen.
Is it in 4K?
I want an
If not, I'm throwing
I want
it
an
out.
objective measure.
I want an objective measure.
I want to
What
be
do
able
you
to
think?
feel like I'm there.
How big do you think the asshole is?
But will I like it? You stubbornly continue. Do we know you? No. At worst, you just give us a bare bones question with no background information. That makes it little more than a guesswork on our parts. Yes, let me lay out my fucking thesis on like who I am as a person and let you get context clues from all the things that I'm saying. To recommend me Shigo McFlurry or fucking 17 anime girls get fucked in a row.
This is an excellent way to sell an autobiography. Just when people bitch at you, we don't know who you are. We can't tell you if you like it. Well, if you read my biography for $9.99 on Amazon.com.
Oh,
that's
I have a
brilliant.
feeling this guy is the
clever.
kind of guy that watches like the porn for the plot. Like once they start fucking, he's like, "Ew, what is this shit? I just want to know, is the fucking pool guy gonna get all the leaves out of the pool?" Like he doesn't give a shit about why people actually buy this shit.
I mean,
he's reading some doujin over on N Hentai, and when he loads it up and realizes and sees that there's like 500 pages, he's like, "Oh hell yeah,
I love it." That's what gets him erect, not the scene, just the count.
It's like, oh my god, there's got to be so much like story and detail here. This is gonna be great.
I still want to know if the guy got the leaves out of the pool.
You'll never know,
your
man.
dreams.
You'll never know.
At best, you might add a link to your profile on one of the various anime list sites. That way, the overachievers among us can look for similar titles and see if there's any way we can correlate the data to answer your question. Usually, there's a thing called tags and filters that people usually use or on sites that it can implement this. So I don't know what the fuck you're on about. Much like the time, it is much of the time. It is an unhappy middle with a simple "I liked X, so will I like Y," without any reasons to give for why Socrates calm the fuck. Oh my god.
He has a whole thesis on this, bro. This is how he's graduating college. He wrote this Reddit post on. This is his thesis.
Is this a pissed off like VN writer? Is that what this is?
It may
wonder.
actually be. That's a good question.
Huh. Without any reasons given why you like X so much. So we have to guess if it is the character's plot, the fight scenes. There's no fight scenes. It's only one fucking frame. Shut up. Romance or any of the other variables, and then guess if you will like it or not. But again, it's just a guess. An educated guess from some of us perhaps, but still only a guess. Do you really want some random person on the other side of the internet essentially flipping a coin to tell you what to watch? I thought you read. Do you not read these? Do you watch these? Then at that point, you'd be watching an anime. Didn't think so. Go read the damn VN. I don't want to waste my time. They're all time wasters. What the fuck are you on about?
Yeah, that's a stupid argument.
You keep going recklessly. And newsflash for you, friend. This is a hobby. Well, no shit. This is what we do to waste time. If you are worried about wasting time, you should do something constructive. If only you could put this autismic waste of time to actually something constructive yourself, my friend. Could you
Do you think
imagine?
he had anybody proofread this post?
Absolutely fucking not. We're on Reddit. What do you think?
No. He wrote it and he was just so proud of it. He's like, I am the next Socrates. So he sent it to 5 of his friends and said, proofread, please.
Proofread.
This is shit. Love Assboy. Use the power of the internet to learn more about the world than waste time with reading about cartoons in a language you don't understand for a culture you're not part of. Wow, that's a lot to unpack.
Wait, is he saying that he reads it in Japanese?
If you don't understand these mood rooms, I will fucking gatekeep the shit out of you, boy.
It's hard to wrap my mind around what he just said.
Yes, let me fucking spend hours upon hours learning Japanese to read Schmegel me flegel.
Just so
So
I can
go
watch
Dessel.
hentai novel
You know, I think
37.
this might secretly be based, as they are saying, stop spending your time on Reddit and go like do something else. That is in fact what
That's
what
a bit
this,
of a stretch,
what
my
this
bud.
is. I don't know.
That's a bit of a stretch.
So I'm reading it.
I can see
So
where
I
you're coming
believe
from.
I believe that's my headcanon.
All
right?
I see
You can't
where you're
take this
coming
away
from.
from me, sir.
I see where you're coming from, but that's a bit of a stretch to think that, because this is still all about visual novels.
I'll stretch
and
your
not-
butthole.
I'll stretch your fucking dick hole, bitch.
Damn.
I'll fucking roll your dick down like a condom.
What the fuck, man?
That was damn.
What the fuck, man?
I'm trying not to visualize that.
You have to! Because I did. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Excellent.
Oh, shit. So if you're interested enough to waste your time asking a bunch of strangers these questions, and you get more time reading the responses, then that is the time that you could have been wasted reading a damn VN. Oh my shit.
I like how he repeats read the damn VN. Like,
that is the main plot thread of this, yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the continuity.
You gotta repeat the thesis over and over. They'll forget.
I don't know how to read and or write. I just know hammer, go, bang. Brick hard.
Go bang.
When hit nail, it go bang. But you try to interject. For that matter, there are people whose hobby is to tell other folks what they think about anime. They will go on at length without what they liked and disliked about any given VN. Some will have blogs. Some will write mile-long thesis papers about this shit. I don't fucking know. Do your own research, I guess.
Wait, no, that line is based. That line is incredibly based.
What do you mean?
All right. They will go on about length at what they liked or disliked about any given VN. Some will have blogs, some will have YouTube channels. Some absolute degenerates will put them on Reddit. See, that is based.
Well, but that's all, I mean, that's literally him.
Yeah.
He's an absolute degenerate posting this.
It's the irony is like real fucking thick with this. I mean, like, yeah.
Is the irony thick or is he just self-aware?
No, he's asking these people to please stop posting on Reddit asking questions that are already answered everywhere else. I'm telling you, this is a base post. It's telling you to stop using Reddit.
Base you, like...
Or at least stop posting.
Some will have any combination of the above. All of them will tell you exactly what they think about that VN as well as if they would recommend it in good faith. And where can you go to find these found some information? Google. DuckDuckGo, Bing, Yahoo, AOL is still around if you're on your grandma's computer. Look it up. Use that information to decide if you want to read the damn VN or not. I feel like this came out of someone, like a friend of his, asking, like, hey, is this any good? And he just went on this fucking tirade. I hate when you ask someone, like, a question and that they're knowledgeable about, and they're like, just go fucking Google it, bro. You should know this, stupid. It's like, well, I'm asking you, my man. I'm already here. I'm already asking you. I just want information.
How long is this post?
It's only got 7 more pages. But what if I don't like it? You heedlessly go on. We all have our regrets. There will always be visual novels you wish you had never heard of so you could wipe your mind clear of the filth. It's okay. This simply is a part of a VN fan. Or
Wait
being a VN fan. Huh?
What the fuck is that? I've never seen a movie so bad where I'm like, oh, I gotta wipe my mind clear of this filth from this bad piece of media I consumed.
I don't know, man. I did sit through the entirety of the Avatar movie.
I would hate watch that.
Oh,
The last Airbender movie. Yeah,
I have too, but fucking, I didn't sit there afterwards. It's like, God, I gotta wipe my mind clear of this filth.
I tried doing that after The Rise of Skywalker and The Last Jedi, and it did not work.
I don't know. I feel like that is kind of it does encapsulate my feelings. I don't know if I use those words, but it's around where I was.
I don't care. I'm just going to tell you, hey, this game's shit. Don't fucking buy it. Sorry. Whoops.
Usually I just stop watching it or reading it at that point, right?
I mean, could you imagine stopping something because you don't like the thing?
I do it all the time.
Couldn't.
I mean, we are talking about anime fans here.
Visual novel fans. It's a degree even more severe.
That is true.
It's with less frames. It's like 1 frame per minute.
Anime is already 15 frames, or like 12 frames a second.
I thought it was like 24 or something weird, like a weird number.
They'll like use double frames where instead of like where you could just use the same frame twice in a row, and most people can't tell the difference, especially for animation. So they're like, whatever, takes half the time to make the episode.
You're telling me they animate on 2s instead of 1s.
Yeah.
That's probably what they do.
Which is why it sometimes looks like that. That's why when it doesn't look like that, people are like, oh, sugoi desu ne.
So smooth. So smooth is the animation.
Smooth.
Oh, such a fluid animation. The water effect of the river in scene 4 was really fucking fluid.
Look at that smoke formation.
You could almost feel the hotness from the smoke. Ask any longtime weeb about their most hated visual novel, and we can fill your phone screen with what it was, why we hated it, and the amount of brain cells that were murdered in cold blood because we dared to read it. It's almost like you're... fucking Jesus. It's not the end of the world, dude. Like, calm down. If you don't like it, then it's perfectly acceptable to simply drop it and move on. Okay? Use it as a learning experience so that you can recognize what types of VNs to avoid when you next seek out a damn VN to read.
All of them, Lamau.
The only one that I have that I will probably actually go through at some point is Steins Gate, and that's only because the enemy was really cool and I liked it. I probably won't, though. It's in my library.
Yeah, exactly. There's a few where you're like, oh, they're probably good. I'm still not gonna.
It's going to be really dusty on my shelf, on my digital shelf in Steam. But, paragraph removed. See below comment. That's nice, but you try to butt in, or I think that's what you're going to say, except wrapped up in slightly more polite language than typical for the subreddit. Here is a piece of advice from an old school weebs out there. What are you, like 54? Like, what are you... What is this? The happiest people in this hobby are those who find things to read for themselves. They know what they like. They know what they hate. They know what they can tolerate. And they know what makes them put and read on the back of the plan to what? Oh my God. What are fucking... They didn't get this knowledge from a magical girl transformation, but from sitting down and reading the damn VN. So what you're saying is to read the damn visual novel. That's exactly right. Whatever it is, read it. You couldn't find it you could find it mediocre. You could find it horrible. You could find it just okay. You could find it to be one of the best things you've ever read. I really fucking doubt that. You could find it to be a fun and entertaining way to waste a few Saturday afternoon. But you won't know for certain until you read the damn VN. So go read some damn visual novels. Aristotle, my boy, my guy, my dude.
And the inspirational music comes to a crescendo, and everyone claps.
I'm not gonna read any of this shit. They're really fucking boring. Honey Pop was incredibly boring, and that is like as close to a not VN as you can get because it has a game in it. And I found that really boring, except when the titties came on, and like the last guy that cucking didn't understand why I was trying to pound one of the fucking goth girls in there. It's because I'm horny is the only reason why I played that. I suffered through bullshit dialogue that I did not give a fuck about to see some anime titties at 2 frames per minute.
Because it's better when you feel like you've earned it.
Correct. Titan AE, a.k.a. the Irish boy. Go.
Piracy is an issue for every single piece of media, and not just VN, but for something that is as niche as VN, piracy can hurt more than others. The challenge I see at the moment is trying to convince people to actually pay for a product that they consume and enjoy, rather than just pirating it willy-nilly and making up justification for it. The problem is trying to justify their act of piracy, because it will just lead to a dead end of discussion, and this issue is especially prevalent among the young people who just got into VN, especially if they are in the schooling age, because they're used to getting VN freely via torrent and download sites.
Imagine not having money, cunt. Like, what the fuck?
I know.
I'm little Jimmy and I'm 12 and I don't have no money. I'm just going to pirate.
I can't
I was
spend.
gonna say the minute you actually have money to spend on this shit, like you
I ain't
pretty
fucking
much
wasting on some fucking
you pretty much
JPEG of
just
an anime
stop
titty.
pirating.
Ain't happening.
Like ever since I just haven't pirated anything because, man, it's so much easier to not have to do that. Like, let's be real.
Oh, dude, no. I mean, first off, why the fuck? Like, I know, speaking from my perspective, hey, some people like it. I'm not gonna spend $15, $20 on 1 frame per second of anime women. I just don't get that justification at all.
I can Google Big Booba anime titter and get
Thank
like the
you.
same amount.
Exactly. Why do we need to spend money on it?
Yeah.
Why would we spend an extra $20 on the new Elden Ring game just for a digital soundtrack? Who knows? It's a mystery.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you can't just rip that shit out of the files? I don't believe you.
No, really, the deluxe edition was just like the soundtrack.
Are you shitting me?
I believe that.
Or some shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
It was clearly like
it's the soundtrack and the art book for $20 extra.
Oh
it's
my
all
God.
digital.
Some motherfuckers already posted it like 9 times by now. That's
Damn.
Yeah, it's very clearly this is for people who just want to pay $20 extra.
this
they
is
really
fuck
like-
Do you
give
really
us
want
money.
to? All right, here you go. All right. An example of justification I've seen someone use is VN company don't get affected by me because I won't pay anyways. This is a terrible way to justify it because you are already consuming the media and deriving enjoyment for it. I think he meant to say from it. And that justification only works if you choose not to consume the media itself, which you are. Taking an example from the game industry for a second, we can see that being thrown against Ubisoft whenever they release a new game with tacked on Uplay integration, yet at the same time they play the game itself. In short, if you use it to pay. Or if you use it, you pay. There we go.
What if it's fucking ass?
Thank you. VN will still be made even if I don't pay. The problem with this line of reasoning is that you're assuming a capitalistic based company would continue operation if they don't get paid. Sure, VN itself as a medium will still be made. He spelled made as in anyway. Even if the industry as a whole sees up and suffered a heart attack that killed them all at once. But expect lower quality VN or less, I don't know how to pronounce that, as they say, should the line of income starts to drip. I don't even know what the fuck he's trying to say right there.
Yeah, they're not too great with
we,
spelling or grammar or words.
I'm not paying $60 for a bunch of text and images. Are you aware of game development cost and time? No.
Dude, it takes like 2 people. What do you fucking mean?
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No, I'm sorry.
for any other video game, maybe.
You
but
have-
like
You have a
visual
programmer.
novel.
You have a programmer, an artist, and a writer. That's the 3. That's it.
And,
No,
and
not
half
even.
the time,
You
half
could
the time
literally-
it's like
you
you do it all yourself. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't even need
you could
others.
just an artist could do you could almost auto generate this shit from just going to fanfiction.net. You could actually get everything you need. You could find the art asset somewhere else because it's already even
DeviantArt.
existing something. You get the story. You just got to do some basic programming. Congratulations, you got a visual novel.
Yeah, these aren't like some technologically impressive games. It's a fucking text box and a JPEG. Get out of here.
Any more of them JPEGs?
JPEG.
Do you think I know what a fucking JPEG is?
Do I look like
Well, to put things into perspective, you would need a director/manager, artist, coder, and a writer at most for a story-based game. That doesn't help your fucking argument at all. That's like 4 people.
at most? I hope he meant to say at least.
That's what
even though it's not
I
true.
was assuming the first time I read that, but I was like, why?
And the thing is, it could all be one fucking person at the minimum.
Exactly.
Holy shit!
A lot of indie game developer, I guess he meant to say development, can manage all of them, but how many actually manage to make money from their work?
A lot.
Oh, they make a lot more than people think. Especially like if you have certain games, like I don't play any of these at all, but I had a friend who was like obsessed with them. And like half of them have like DLCs that actually include like the hentai content. So you're paying an extra like, I don't know, $10-15 alongside the base game just to get that. Like, it's insane.
I just thought of something like the guy saying like, these guys don't do it for free. The fuck they do, or they don't. I mean, Helltaker's free, and that thing got blown up all over the place because I've seen so much porn and fan art of that. So I don't want
I
to hear
played
that.
Doki Doki Literature Club. But does
And that was
count?
free, I think.
I think it
Yeah.
was free.
And that was made by like 2 people. Like, get the fuck out of here. People
Although they
do
did
this
end up like
for
porting
fun.
into the Switch and shit.
Yeah, they did do that. They made a fuck ton of money off that game.
They made like 4 money.
To further expand on my point, you need enough money to pay for at least 4 people for the entire duration of the game being made. And while you could contract out part of it, that would mean less cohesion in the final product. Now
Oh my
try to
God.
sell this product in a world as cutthroat as the VN industry, where you can
Cutthroat.
expect to only sell 10,000 copies of your work and that is proper. That is for proper VN company. Dojins are estimated to sell less, dude.
I'm gonna pause you right there. Fucking 10,000 copies. That's a little generous. Go a little
I
lower
know,
to like
thank you.
fucking 500. Like,
And he
my
adds a
guy.
plus, so he thinks it's more.
I think Honey Pop maybe, well, obviously probably sold over 10K. Mountain Dew Sugoi Uwu didn't fucking break 20. Like, dude, calm down, buddy.
Yeah, half of these do not sell as much as people think. Then you realize you need to price it high to break even from the entire production cost. It's why their price tag rivals that of a full-blown AAA game, which is funny because that price point for AAA is just enough for them to break even as well, due to extreme production cost, because they still need to sell millions. He just made... Does he understand the point that he just made?
That's
the logic there is stupid.
what fantasy land
Nobody
is this
sells
motherfucker
things
in?
just to break even. What the fuck are you talking about?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we sell the new Pokemon game for $60 because we're good. We just want to break
wanna
even,
turn
no
a profit.
I just want to make like $4 or $5 off this thing. That's about it. Even though I've sold like thousands upon thousands of this, I just want to make like $5. I'll be
And
right.
you don't
Enough for like
you
a big
don't
chicken.
like that's not how like game development
Stupid.
and shit like that. You're front loading all of the work. So like the price point wouldn't actually whatever. This isn't a this isn't a, God damn it.
This is really egging you on the fucking economy side of this, isn't it?
It's not how that works.
Thank you.
It would be recurring revenue from every time on the point.
It's so stupid.
If you make a game for 500 and you sell it for $10, you only need to sell 50 of them. Like, the fuck?
Oh my god. Proper simulator games like DCS has the link to it. Are priced the same way as VN because, funnily enough, their position is the same. Niche and low player amount equals high prices. $50 for a jet sounds like madness. No, not when only 1,000 to 2,000 people will buy it, along with the cost to fully simulate a modern-day military jet, along with the associated cost to obtain the manual, flight data, and so on. I guess he's comparing it to this DCS thing. Here, VN equals niche / low market share equals normal production cost equals high prices to break even. AAA equals high market share equals extreme production cost equals normal prices to break even. Well,
No, if you have a low market share, then you just need a low production cost. Otherwise, you're an idiot.
Okay.
Kai, what's your economic opinion on all this?
I will strangle you, Reborn.
Just
Your
$50 for a visual novel. You're just stupid with money. That's all that.
Thank you.
That you're either an asshole charging too much or you're really dumb with money. That's all that comes down to.
I'm gonna throw in a third one. You're pretentious as fuck and think your work's better than it is.
Well, that's it for me. I forgot the other reasons. Okay, that's cool. But before I do, let me extrapolate on a thing. Extrapolate on a thing. I can't believe I heard someone will say, I'm just one person. Dude, this is about to get bad. I can already tell. I'm just one person. It doesn't affect them. 10 people say that. 100 people say that. 1,000 people say that. It's why the world.
What are they saying? Are they saying the gamer slur? The N word? 10 people say it, then 100 people say the gamer words. The next thing you know, 1,000 people are on that bridge.
Christ. It's why the world is in a terrible shape. For crosses out both mankind and he's comparing
Don't
mankind
fucking
to
lump
the
me in
VN
with your
industry.
sorry ass. Shut
Let's
up.
fucking go. Because if 10,000 of those people actually bought the product, the industry would be in a better shape. You wouldn't go to the store and steal a physical product and make up excuses for it. But since digital goods are so easy to copy, it's easier to come up with justification for it.
I mean, fuck corporations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you don't need to make up a better excuse.
Fuck Nintendo. I hate them.
Yeah, fuck Nintendo. I'll finish it off. While there's a few very specific niche reasons why someone would be allowed to pirate a game, for the 99% of us out there, that reason does not apply to us. Well, for now, I'm done writing. If you know anything else or would like to add more, feel free to comment. God, that was fucking stupid. All
Alright, Kai, go.
Alrighty then. Is it wrong for visual novels to have voice acting?
No. Let's come up with a verb that describes the act of consuming a VN. Let's come up with the verb that describes going the fuck outside, getting away from the computer for like 5 fucking minutes. I hate this. I often find the OCD in me stressing over the right verb when writing about VNs. Reading isn't quite the right verb, as VNs are an audio-visual experience on top of being text-based media. Playing a VN is played wrong unless I'm writing about a gameplay-oriented VN, such as Baldur's Sky, set aside for clicking to advance the text and making the occasional choice. We interact with regular VNs as much as we do a movie or TV, and we certainly don't play those. You do. You hit play.
You definitely do.
You fucking play them, you dingus. That's why it's called a play button. My little Roku remote has a little play button. I push the play to play the thing. You fucking... Oh. I might have to go get my shotgun. Oh.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
For legal reasons, it's a Mossberg. Watching doesn't work as the text-based medium isn't the fully visual experience that watching implies, like watching a TV show or an anime. I'd say VNs are roughly 3% interacting, 23.5% listening, 23.5% viewing, and 50% reading. It's an odd combination of actions, so it'd be nice if we could come up with our very own verb that describes the act of consuming a VN. It doesn't have to be an established or etymologically... how do you say that? Etymology?
Etymologically.
Yeah.
I have brain damage. Or a correct verb, so feel free to submit answers that aren't serious.
Retarding is the best verb for reading.
Spurging, is that a good one?
Florping?
Why would you create your own fucking verb for this shit? I mean, it's just playing, isn't it? Like, I've always assumed it's playing. Like, I get you're reading, but you're going through the access of playing a game.
I'd argue that some visual novels probably have an autoplay feature where they just autoplay themselves.
That too.
Yeah. People who read VNs like that are degenerates, so...
Pyro, would you like to explain? Sir?
Well, it's like if you're actually reading, a lot of the time, you read it faster than the autoplay does. So if you have autoplay, it's this annoying thing where you read a line and then you gotta wait for the line to fully display and it be fully voice acted. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to read this like a book.
Well, if it's voice acted, you don't have to read.
Yeah, but then they only voice act the actual vocal dialogue, not the character's inner thoughts. So it's still like kind of shitty. It's like, you can't fully just listen to it and get everything. So that means you're just going to read and just skip the voice acting.
I don't... VNs to me seem like a really dumbed down version of like an anime. To the point where they grabbed like 6 frames out of the show and just typed out the script and made you read it.
It's just like certain scenes that like are eye catching and then back to reading.
It's like, hey, we spent like $40 on this one frame. And we're going to go back to the $12 frames here in a second. So enjoy this while it lasts.
All right. Speaking of fucking stupid, I want to read my final post.
Then do it, bitch.
Tsumugi Shirogane from Danganronpa V3. Spoilers.
I hate you.
Discussion. Spoilers. Icon. Our visual novels. Join from Tsumugi from Danganronpa V3. Massive fucking spoilers ahoy. Discussion. I don't really want to talk about this character. Tsumugi's nut is really bad, and I mean really, really bad. Not only is she a boring, undeveloped character before the incredible endgame plot twist, but good God, she somehow is even worse after the reveal.
I didn't care at all. Thanks. Goodbye. And thread.
Why is this happening? Who makes a post about this shit?
So now let me break.
Redditors.
Is Danganronpa even a visual novel because of the court scenes?
I don't know,
Is
man.
Ace Attorney a visual novel?
Ish.
I'd argue that it is, yeah.
I think it is. I've only played the first one, but I think it is.
If Ace Attorney is a visual novel, then so is Danganronpa.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would probably agree with that.
Because, I mean, in those games, you do very minimal, quote-unquote, detective work while you're at a crime scene. It's like tapping on everything you fucking can until you find all the shit, and then
Yeah.
that's the next scene.
Yeah, a lot of reading.
sometimes those are a little stupid, like a lot
Uh-huh.
of puzzle games where you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to click on here? You just click on
Everything.
everything, you fail 3 times, and then eventually you get the right combination of things.
That's about it. It's just stumbling your way through a story.
All right, now let's split this up
It's
in
kinda
2
bad.
parts. We have the fake Persona 5 part and the real Persona 4 Golden Experience part.
I thought this was Danganronpa. What are we doing?
When it comes to the fake Tsumugi's nut, she's really bad. All she ever does is... it's the same line 2 sentences ago. All she ever does is make shitty references that only weeaboos and Nintendo fanboys would understand. She has literally no development, and I didn't even attempt to waste my time on her free time events because I knew that they would be a complete waste of my time. Shocking, I know. But when I went back to do it every free time event, it proved me right. She's such a cardboard tasting piece of shit. It's really not worth talking about.
Damn, this person's talking mad shit about a fucking
Do you
video game character.
Do you have any insight on this, Reborn?
I mean, it's normal anime bullshit. The most random LOL XD video game character turned out to be the villain.
That's not really okay. Because I think you've played him, right?
Yeah, because Tsumugi, when you first meet her for most of the game, she just talks and makes video game references because she's the ultimate cosplayer.
Okay.
And then at the end, she's like, I am the ultimate cosplayer. I was cosplaying a good guy, but I'm actually a bad guy. Ooh.
Wow, what a fucking insane twist. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's one of those over-dramatic anime twists.
Okay.
Real Persona 3 vibes. Tsumugi is what I really don't want to touch. She is so bad all over the place that it's hard for me to even talk about her character without feeling like an idiot. This person should go on waifuism.
Why should I care? Because right now this person's hasn't gotten to his fucking point yet. He's just circling around it like a jackass.
Yeah, he's kind of just like, this person bad, this
This
person
person's
bad.
sneaky. I don't like her shoes. They smell like corn
He's
chips.
not even giving like a real reason. It's just more or less like, I fucking hate them. By the way, did you know I fucking hate them? Like, it just doesn't stop.
Why are they saying it's hard for me to talk about, but then they write fucking 8 paragraphs about it? Like, sure, buddy, okay.
Like, who hurt you, dude? I want to know.
Mentally and physically destroyed.
Real
And unstable.
Tsumugi's that has no personality. Like, I can't think of a single trait that actually belongs to her. It's almost like she's a cosplayer and is a chameleon. Oh shit, that's the whole point. That's probably the point since she's like 50 people at once. Oh shit, he figured it out. For the sake of fan service. But I personally think that's no excuse. She has no development because her character is entirely focused on the fact that she's the mastermind. Her motivations are the only really thing worth talking about when it comes to real Tsumugi.
Is there a
She's
real
nuts.
Smuggy these nuts? Is there a real? Is there a fake?
Is this real smegma?
How deep does this smegma go?
So this character's motivations are, I don't know what they are. You told me.
What?
You autistic shit! I should beat your fucking ass.
Wow.
This is so bad.
I'm too fucking stupid to understand the concepts of this character.
Clearly, you do not understand.
I need someone else to tell me.
I hate this character. They're annoying. Their motivations are so vile. What are their motivations again? You told me.
She said lol XD,
I
and
don't
was
even
upset.
know what they are, which must mean that they're awful because I may not have even paid attention, but I shouldn't have to pay attention to know.
I can't understand this garbage. It's fucking stupid.
What if at the end of it they just say like, you know what, fuck it, these games are ass. It just leaves it with that.
This game's stupid. I don't even know what I'm doing.
No, imagine if the guy earlier who was like, don't ask if the VN is good. Just read
Just
it.
read the damn
What if
VN.
what if at the end he's like, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe some VNs are bad and people should be told. I don't know. You tell me.
Maybe I should just read it.
I mean...
Oh my god.
Oh.
This is so stupid.
It's the battle of the retards, and I don't want any part of it.
So this character's final motivations are, I just don't fucking know. You told me. Can't get over it.
Such a stupid fucking... Oh.
She wants Danganronpa to continue by making it all about hope and despair. But wait, no, she's not really that motivations. She wants everyone in the world to feel despair. Even though she said that the world has already fallen to despair. Despair, 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 hope, 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 dang it, Rompal.
This
Like, what
sounds
the
like
fuck is
Kingdom
this?
Hearts. This sounds like some Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
It does. It really fucking does.
What am I writing right now? I'm writing about how I'm already half Xehanort. And let's not even get into the part where Tsumugi is pretending to be Junko. She just fucking pretends to be Junko. Like, fuck off. I never want to hear about Junko Hiroshima again, or the Future Foundation ever again.
What are these words, and why are you saying them like I'm supposed to know?
Okay, have you ever played Dang It Rompal?
No, I have not played Ding and RuPaul's Drag Race.
So really, Tsumugi is a shitty character with a crappy, uncomplex motives that no one should like. Anyone who says Tsumugi is their favorite character in the series needs to seriously rethinking their life choices. Even if someone says Tsumugi is in their top 10 characters for this game, they'd still be a retard.
I like how they say they need to rethink their life choices. Like, every decision you've made in your entire life needs to be rethought if you like this one character, who, by the way, I don't even know that much about.
And I don't understand the fucking nuances of this character either.
Oh my god, this person...
So,
fucking hell.
this guy's telling me that I should have kept my shitty S10 Blazer that was falling apart and gotten a new truck instead. I need to reevaluate that. I should have just stuck with my shitty S10. No, fuck you.
All right,
really didn't
Irish,
agree with
read your final post and then we'll
All
wrap
right.
up.
All right. The recent release of Laplacian, I think is how it's pronounced, Cyanotope Daydream in the West has made something already evident a lot clearer. Eroge makers who want to penetrate the Western market do not care what you think. They will do it however they want, with or without your consent, and ignoring any protests you might put up. And worst of all, they will do so non-sexually. Speaking up against this bungled release has produced no results whatsoever. Nothing about the release has changed in any way. And somehow, despite all expectations, the delivered product turned out worse than our expectations, with clear, jarring logical inconsistencies introduced in the so-called change setting and numerous typos remaining in the script. This release was a scam, and the people involved are proud of it.
What the fuck are they talking about?
I don't want to be mean
What-
to you,
what's
my
so
boy,
crazy?
but like I glazed over and I just stopped listening. Not because I don't care what you're saying, because it's coming from a Redditor that's talking about nothing nobody fucking understands.
Look,
It's nothing personal against you. It's just
They're talking like it's some fucking No Man's Sky type shit, or Cyberpunk 2077.
They're talking like it's
Million
worse
scam.
They're talking like it's worse than that. They're talking like it's a fucking, like, a crypto scam. Like, this is some, like, Save the Kids Foundation shit. They're like, oh, they're all scheming in the room, and they've all got their hands together, and they're like Dr. Evil. Like, they have this shit planned out to fuck us over. I've never even heard of this game.
Cyanotype Daydream Edition. What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
Okay,
all.
so there's blue, there's orange, there's cyan.
Yeah.
Those are the types of colors, or the cyan type.
How then can the consumer affect change to both get this release fixed, 18 plus patch, plus fixes of the errors, doesn't describe the errors, just the errors, and ensure that no devs or localizers ever try to pull something like this again?
I don't.
You're not gonna change the industry, my dude. The entire industry is not gonna bow because one game fucked up. They're gonna blame it all on that one company.
Company A fucked up like a game release, and Company and C and B are going to blame them for it, and then that's it. Company A will get shut. And
so one of the best parts about this whole post is like how this guy tries to make it like a fucking, like just a huge book. He has boycott the localizers. That's the title, I believe, for this. It's like in all caps. So, you know, Inception music. You can tell this is a big deal. And specifically for this case, that means boycott everything Meru has worked on or will work on. You might be asking yourself, I don't know. I'm going to skip over it because I don't even want to know.
Who the fuck is Meru? Why should I care?
You might be asking yourself, why Meru and not Laplacian nor the translator? Here's my reasoning. The translator, Bango, has distanced itself from the translation.
That is a wonderful name.
Bango.
I like that.
If this anonymous 4chan comment is to be taken as reputable, which is already a red flag.
Guys, I figured out the giant worldwide conspiracy. Some guy posted it on 4chan. Guys, it's real.
He'd even have a little Japanese flag from the poster. I know it's a Japaneser, not someone using a VPN.
Then Bango did that not because... wow, this is hard to fucking read already. Did that not because of the censorship, but to avoid criticism from the online mob. But the end result is the same. Bango saw the writing on the wall and refused to take part in it, as he should have. We should respect that and let him off the hook.
I want to imagine Bango as a name for a monkey. Bango the monkey.
Alright, Meru is the driving force behind everything wrong with this release. Meru, however, has been a staunch proponent of Laplacian's dystopian vision for the future of Western eroge releases.
What
the fuck are these words?
This dude, he definitely has a thesaurus. He has a thesaurus, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this shit like really fucking badass."
Just makes no fucking sense.
It's the fucking Socrates of fucking porn visual novels. These will change the future of Western. No. It's a vision, ass boy. He had a vision.
It's not Socrates. It's like CNN or some shit. It's like a news network. It's like breaking news.
He had a vision for the future of Western porn comic releases.
She took over Laplacian's English language Twitter account and has been merciless with the block button, shutting out anything even remotely resembling criticism, going so far as to block people who simply liked tweets with which she disagreed. Regardless of whether you think removing 18-plus content from an eroge is censorship or not, silencing even people who agree with your critics like this is certainly censorship, and the one carrying it out is Meru. I don't even know who the fuck Meru is.
No one does.
God, this is stupid. All right. Meru has labeled any criticism of the release as toxic and refuses to engage with it. She has made an enlightening Twitter thread on this topic, and I think it would be useful to walk through and annotate it.
How about you walk me through what the fuck you're talking about?
Why are you acting like this is some fucking political, like, fucking Senate thing where you have to have somebody transcribing everything so it could be fucking put in layman's terms?
Seriously, like, they expect this going to court. Like, this sounds like a... Like, I've taken enough law classes that we've had to, like, write out like shit for, like, you know, if you're gonna write a report for a lawsuit or whatever. This person's like setting up a lawsuit. Like, this person has quotes, they have in-depth stuff, and by the way, they have a 4chan user, so they must be credible.
Yeah, that's 100% true information right there. We all know this.
The quote is absolutely done with the toxic VN community that's proliferated on Reddit. Do I care if I lose customers? No. Not if keeping customers means kowtowing to people who only want to tear you down. Nothing will ever be enough for those people.
That is actually a 100% true statement.
I mean, yeah, I like this mirror person already.
Yeah, fuck them.
Nothing will ever be enough for these people. Suggests that she has no idea how easy it would be to placate the people upset with this release.
It's a fucking porn game, not a AAA fucking Call of Duty game. Why are you this terminally upset? You cannot be this mad.
Reborn, where do you think we are?
I mean,
Where do you think we are?
That is true.
Take a look around at the frothing cum soup that this fucking Irisher pulled it out of. It is. It is. It only gets worse.
It does get worse.
No.
The only thing people really want is an 18+ patch, which will allow Western readers a chance to get the same experience the Japanese reading audience got. What the fuck?
Poor baby didn't get his anime titty today. Oh.
They're just salty because Japanese people got to see some fucking pussy, and these virgins have not.
Do you understand that, like, I play Fire Emblem and I'm never going to get some of those fucking games or Valkyria Chronicles just because they're Japan released only? I am salty about it, but guess what? I'm not writing out fucking diatribes about it. I'm just going to say I really hate that.
Okay, so hold up. Where is it? This is not an unreasonable or difficult demand at all. And as a matter of fact, many people are here specifically for the 18+ content. They have a right to be upset.
We're a whore to give us the titties!
I will no longer be spending any time on forums where anyone who's working officially in the VN industry starts off on a back foot and is expected to prostrate themselves before the consumer before they're afforded a modicum of respect. At this point, she's just admitting to dodging criticism by hiding in safe spaces where she can control the narrative and shut out criticism, i.e., she is sticking to Twitter and other places where all criticism can be removed.
I don't know if going to Twitter is running away. Typically, people run away from Twitter. They don't run away to Twitter.
The best thing about it is Twitter is so public. Like, if you have these quotes, so clearly they're not running away.
You don't run back into a burning building when it's on fire. Like, what?
It also appears that she is completely unaware of who is giving her the paycheck at the end of the day. It's not like Lacian. It's the Western consumers who are purchasing her work.
Lowly wagey, bend to me.
I am the imperialist Wikipedia. You shall bow down to me.
This will not change the opinion of anyone who already thinks I'm a whiny, self-pitying bitch playing the victim card. Yeah, boo-hoo, poor me. But I have a genuine passion for what I do. And I believe in the schmaltz about... I believe in that schmaltz about being the change you wish to see in the world.
This person is unfathomably based. I love them.
Mira's view of the future of the Western eroge community is so dystopian.
What is eroge?
Eroge is just porn comics.
Yeah, it's like a dojin, I think. I think it's pretty much the same.
Okay.
So it'd be like a hentai game, alright.
Yeah, so hold on.
Alright, cool, whatever.
This person on Twitter.com goes, you know what? I'm just doing what I love doing, and that I believe that's a good thing for the world. You know, that's a positive, being the change you wish to see. And this absolute Redditor is just like, it's so dystopian. They're just being happy doing what they love. God, the world is fucked.
God, this person hates us, even though we're still giving them money.
It's like that quit having fun comic that gets used and memed a lot.
Yeah.
It's like, don't you know this guy's an asshole? He said that all of these other things and other shit. Quit having fun!
Mara's view of the future of the Western eroge community is so dystopian that it is the duty of every eroge fan to push back on it. She will change things for the worse. Dude, this guy thinks the world is about to end because she's not giving them free porn.
Hey, buddy, my guy, you were not the main character. I'm sorry to break that to you.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Oh, God. I hope this person's Asian so I can impregnate them.
Oh my god, no. Again, the only thing she's done is oh wait, hold on, I accidentally skipped her quote. Anyway, I'll keep on doing what I'm doing. And I'll also do my best to create and contribute to more positive spaces wherever I can. And I hope many of you will join me in that. Again, the only thing she's done is committed to hiding in safe spaces.
Then why are you mad?
Who pissed in your Cheerios, dude?
This person is like, oh, they went on twitter.com to hide. Oh,
this person must have like been waiting for this game for fucking years because like they're really pissed off.
They're like, God, I couldn't see a titty for another 3 frames, so I couldn't finish. It sucks.
Oh my god.
I've been jacking it for like hours now.
I've been stroking and I can't burst. The impetus for this Twitter chain were responses to comments that she had received on this very subreddit from disgruntled consumers. You can search them out if you wish, but they do not portray a very good view of this localizer.
Cry harder, bitch. You do it yourself.
We're in the home stretch. But why the localizers and not just Laplacian? The answer is simple. For a boycott to be effective, the consumer has to make it economically unviable for business to proceed as usual, or even at all. The crux of the argument is then this. Laplacian can do business just fine with or without your support. The localizers cannot. Many eroge companies, such as Type Moon, only target the Japanese market and have no issues whatsoever. Even if the entire Western community were to boycott Cyanotope, Daydream, and even Laplacian, it would hardly affect them. The localizers are different. The Western eroge community comprises 100% of the consumer base of the localized product, targeting the localizer rather than the dev in a Western-led boycott of a product will result in the following.
It won't result in anything. It will just get ignored. People have that option. Not everybody will respond to you. They can just ignore you.
I have a feeling that these localizers are usually employed by the companies that make the game. And spoiler alert, they're already been paid. You can't unpay them. It's already been paid.
That is true. That is very true.
You can't unpay them. It's done. It's game, set, match, loser.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, what does this person think they are going to do? Like, they're still going to make money. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, people are still going to buy the game. Like, this guy's doing this shit. It's like, it's same thing with, like, a strike. Somebody's going to cross the picket line. I don't give the point of this shit at all. But
this fat fuck is fucking just screaming at his computer screen because he can't.
He's just mashing his keyboard. Going at it, dude.
It's just unreal.
All right, finish it off here. Localizers must push back on bad decisions from the devs. As of now, Meru is happily going along with all of the horrible decisions that Laplacian is making and has made, and in fact is doubling down on them and making them worse. A boycott of Meru's work would force her to listen to the consumers. No one would publicly be able to work with her. Localizers are just largely freelancers, and credit is the currency of the industry. Someone cannot work on projects under NDA their entire life, because when looking for new work, they need a portfolio to show off. If listing her publicly in the credits equals no sales, localization companies would be forced to look for someone else. Someone who wouldn't censor dissent, double down on horrible decisions made by an abusive employer, and spit over the consumers. He probably would like to get spit on.
Who hurt this man?
Also, like, what do you mean that someone can't work on their NDA projects? 99% of all, like, industry level positions are all NDA.
Yeah,
I don't really, and even them saying, oh, well, we'll force them to take her name off. Well, I mean, that doesn't mean she's not going to work on it.
That's if they put her name down to begin with.
Yeah, like, she just has to say, hey, can my name not be in the credits? And they'll be like, sure, okay, cool.
And then all at the end, it has, like, it's basically just her, I didn't copy it, because it's just, like, references of stuff she's done, like, her translations, her editing, stuff like that. It's just, this guy goes through, finds every game that this Meru person has, like, worked on, and, like, cites it as, like, this is how much influence she has. It's absolute insanity.
again, even after all of this, why should I care?
Oh, I know. Yeah, it makes
Who
no
gives
sense.
a shit?
All right, who wins in a fight? Meru versus Tsumugi these nuts from Danganronpa V3.
Goku.
Oh,
Jesus.
Fuck. All right, you know what? That's all we're done with this fucking subreddit. We're done with the Gokus and the Jesus and the visual novels. Thanks for coming on, Irish. Now, before we wrap things up, I do have the ABDL post of the week ready here for you.
All right, all right, here we go. Last night was the first night of the rest of my diapered life.
Go fuck yourself.
I have wanted to make moves towards going 24/7 for a long time. Last night I put on the first diaper that marks the beginning of always being diapered every night when I go to bed.
Holy shit.
You know, I can imagine, okay, imagine this, right? You get a girlfriend, you get married, and then 2 years into your marriage, she looks at you and she goes, "Hey, I'm into diapers.
Divorce.
I want to wear diapers 24/7. I want to go to bed in a diaper and shit myself next to you.
Murder suicide."
Is this acceptable?"
Fuck, dude. This is fucked up.
And like, at what level do you just call the relationship off and say, "All right, chief, no"?
What do you mean, what
We're
level?
good.
It's immediate, done. Like, you get your shit, you're out, you're done. Call it all contacts, you are a ghost. You move to a different state, you are done, out.
From last night on, I will be diapered every day without fail. I have given myself a rule where I can use the upstairs bathroom only once a day. If I do use it, and I keep only one roll of toilet paper around in said bathroom to keep the focus on being diapered.
Oh, they aren't even gonna wipe when they use the bathroom, dude. They're just gonna run out of toilet paper and say "oopsie whoopsie."
Oh my god, this is fucking cursed.
No. Oh, I just read the next line. Ooh, boy. Oh.
Shit. All right. Lastly, I picked out 5 pairs of panties, cut the rest of them up, and threw them away to further solidify in my brain that this is life for me now.
This is a woman doing this.
That's why I asked if you had a girlfriend.
Oh. I thought that was just a bit. Like, could you imagine kind of bit?
Imagine like you're sleeping and you try to snuggle up to her in your sleep and you accidentally knee the fully loaded diaper, so it just shoots all out.
Oh no! Stop! No.
Like, if she's not cleaning herself, all of that shit's gonna eventually end up in her vagina.
Oh,
that's gonna turn septic.
Oh
my god!
Oh my god! Looking at the diapers I got and knowing that this is life for me now is so wonderful. I got Megamax diapers, and I was surprised at how quiet they are. Lol, my ex. Daddy only ever had me in the... Oh, my ex. Okay. How, they didn't put a period. Okay, I'll restart that. I got Megamax diapers, and I'm surprised at how quiet they are, lol. My ex-daddy only ever had me in the very noisiest, crinkliest diapers he could find, lol. Which, hey, I get it. But these diapers are so quiet, I genuinely think I might actually be able to wear them around anyone and in any setting. I will have to experiment. But if I can actually go fully diapered because of how quiet they are, I'm going to be so goddamn happy.
What happens? What happens if you realize you're wrong and they're louder than you think they should be, and you just cut up 5 pairs of your panties?
Imagine going.
No, she only has 5 left, buddy.
Imagine going into work and you have a noisy one, and your boss is just like, "What are you doing?"
What is that plastic sound?
You just go, "Oh, that's the diaper I have on," and then you just take a shit right in front of it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! All right. So yeah, big first step last night, and hopefully sometime soon I might be able to make the final step and say goodbye to big girl panties forever.
All right. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you, Irish, for coming on. Do you want to talk about your channel, what you do on YouTube?
Yeah. I'll give a little like summary real quick. Basically, I'm like kind of a commentary channel, but not really. Right now, I'm working on some stuff. I got Reborn helping me out. Basically,
Oh, no.
I just kind of do, big like documentary projects, and then I've also do a little like kind of thing where I just discuss, topics I think are worthy of discussing. And that's really it. I've just really gotten into the YouTube game. I streamed a good bit before that, but definitely enjoying YouTube a lot more than streaming on Twitch. So I appreciate you guys having me on. I really enjoyed it. This was
Yeah, it was a lot of
top
fun.
S tier moment.
Yeah.
I hope I burned your eyeballs out with the ABDL post.
You definitely did.
It always does.
We have this issue, right, where some guests, when it's their first time on, I'll softball them. I'll give them an easy ABDL post, and then when I let them know that they got softballed, they get all upset with me. So I just started not pulling my punches.
Again, this is also a subreddit that doesn't pull punches itself. So each one of these fucking posts will hit you like a bat from different angles and everywhere else.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Speaking of hitting you from different angles, patreon.com/SHREDDIT, you get access to Patreon exclusive episodes and an exclusive Minecraft server. Support the show at patreon.com/SHREDDIT. And we'll see everybody next week with our Slap
Dog champ.